Guys Way. And see ya. Hey, it's a beautiful day in Mexico. But I'm working on my next destination, and it looks like they're steering my nursing employment down in Houston, Texas. Now, this is not the first time that this has happened. You know, I've got some opportunities in Houston, and then like I do all this work. There's all this work to do, see, because, you know, nursing is a very regulated industry. So I've done all this work. I did my drug screen and all this other testing when I was still up in Marysville, California. And then I spent part of my weekend, now I could have been enjoying Mexico a little bit more, but I spent part of my weekend doing this extra testing for this tenant health system. And then like all of a sudden there's like no job for me today. Can you believe that? See, because I still don't have a contract. Now there is a possibility that I can go to St. Luke's down there in Sugar Land, Texas. I might be able to do that. But you know what? Thankfully, the sheriff there in Fort Bend County, he is a good sheriff. You know, he took a report. I made a report, and he took that. You know, so well, we'll have to see. But see, they do this all the time. And it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? I made some contacts today, you know, to Senator Barbara Boxer's office to follow up on this Homeland Security inquiry on my son. And, you know, and I contacted my international authorities and let them know the best information that I had on my son to date. And you know what? And it's probably retaliation. But the trouble is that they would retaliate anyway. You know what I mean? It is very, very likely that they would do this anyway. You know, the FBI, this task force, is coming up with all kinds of scams, and it has to do with the kids, and it has to do with the fact that this whole task force got in trouble. Well, you know what? You know, they did it to themselves. They're the ones that committed the crimes to get themselves in trouble. But you know, like I said, the only person that they have to take it out on is me, because all the other victim witnesses are missing. So anyway, you know what? It's like, I don't even know if I'm going to have a nursing job next week. We'll have to see. You know, apparently, I might not, but I have a feeling that I probably won't. And see, what they do is they make a promise, I'm going to have a contract, and then all of a sudden, it falls through, something happens. And I was explaining to this to Officer Turner up in the Bethel, Alaska Police Department. I said, they always find some way to affect my nursing employment. They always do this. And so like all of a sudden, like something will happen today and I won't have a contract, and then, you know, so then like another travel company will contact me and, you know, coming up with what it is, it's false promises that I'm going to have a job when they never had any intent to give me a job in the first place. Now, but you know, the one thing about Houston, Texas, is that at least the Houston PD know that case. So in the event that there is some funny business, at least I can make a report to the Houston PD, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I'm going to have a nursing job next week. So this is problematic. And like I said, you know what, what they do is they find somebody to hit. You know, I try to cover all bases and hit everything this way, but then they're looking for that one person that they can hit on the other way. So you know, it's like the odds are always against me. But anyway, you can help me keep the bad guys away and help me keep off the streets, because like I said, don't forget that the United States government, or the government, state governments included, have left me on the streets before, including in Texas, so, and California, so, you know, in Nevada. So help me earn money to keep the bad guys away. Shop the Isu's Fashion Galaxy Mall. Get a stun gun from Damsel in Defense. Don't forget Avon's online. And I will keep you updated on this disaster of a kid situation that's going under international law. So anyway, that's today's episode of Keep the Bad Guys Away. I'll see you next time. Keep your stun gun handy. Don't let them get you.